What if the Packers, okay, are all like, you know what? This is the year that the Packers finally draft a wide receiver in the first round since 2002. Packers, post free agency, 7 rounds, mock draft, part 2. Now this time, we're going to do the 7 rounds. We're going to do fast, Packers of course, and jump right into it. And we're going to go straight for a wide receiver in the first round. Crazy, I know, right? No trades. We're going to go straight up and get a receiver in the first round. So Emeka Egbuka from the Ohio State Buckeyes. This guy, he's a really good receiver. He gets open, but from the videos I saw, he doesn't really put a whole lot of separation between himself and the receiver and the defender. But let's just straight up and take this receiver, okay? He's up there in the draft, so take him. So if the Packers go receiver first, then they're going to have to go edge rusher next. Okay, so edge rusher, let's go look at Landon Jackson. I've been doing this quite a bit now, so I'm starting to get a feel of some names. So Landon Jackson, to me, brings an imposing frame and impressive athleticism to the edge, combining precise pass rush technique with rare flexibility for his size. While he may not be the same tier as elite prospects, his ability to win on the outside with refined handwork and natural movement makes him a disruptive force with plenty of upside. So this to me kind of seems like he's kind of similar to a Van Ness. I looked up his profile. I think he had about 6.5 sacks, so that's okay. So it's kind of like rolling a dice here, but let's just go and draft him anyway. So now we got a wide receiver, an edge rusher, and then if you look at the Packers depth chart, okay, the Packers, it looks like they need to go out and get a couple, maybe at least 1 or 2 offensive tackles to back up Rasheed Walker and Zach Tom. They also need to get a couple more linebackers to back up their current linebacking core. And they probably should get at least 1 corner. Kalen King, perhaps he makes the team this time. So back to the draft. Let's look at the offensive line. Okay, maybe they go for a Holland Pierce. 6'8", 341. I don't think they're going to go straight up for offensive line right from this point. I think they're going to go and focus in on their defense. Chris Paul with a 7.44 relative athletic score, RAS. Defensive tackle. The Packers have several. So maybe they go for a Michigan edge rusher here. The edge rusher can go defensive tackle or linebacker. But maybe it's kind of a gamble. Versatile linebacker with the speed and instincts of impact all phases of the game. Okay, so he's very versatile. So let's go get this guy for ha-has. And then let's see. So defensive tackle, I don't think they go that route. Maybe they go linebacker again and take Samuel Mondon from Georgia. The Packers love those Georgia Bulldogs. They always seem to draft these guys. So let's take that pick. So wide receiver, edge, linebacker. And let's look at corner, 198. Let's look at offensive tackle, 202. I think ultimately you want to boost this defense further. So do they want a California player who's about 200 pounds? Okay, that's all right. Stout, kind of small, 5'8", not that good. 5'10", 190 pounds. Let's go and get this Minnesota corner. All right, looking at my picks. And then maybe we go and switch back to offensive tackle. Alabama A&M, 6'7", 9.44 RAS. That's pretty good. Let's go and take some offensive tackles. And then this Florida guy, 2.94 RAS, not that good. Iowa State, okay. Jalen Travis. And then they got one more pick. So they have a wide receiver, edge rusher, linebacker, corner, offensive tackle. Maybe they go for another wide receiver. There's no stats on that guy. Arkansas, Andrew Armstrong. But the thing is, the Packers, I think, they need to go and get a wide receiver in this draft. If it's the first round, then it'd probably be the second round. But Christian Watson will be back. He's already running on the treadmill. So if they want to go out and get a tight end, wide receiver, offensive tackle, who would be the final pick? Or maybe they go and get another corner from Iowa. Let's go with another corner. Okay? And then, the Packers, they love to go and sign some undrafted free agents. So I think that they have a great opportunity here to boost their team and strengthen up their receiving core and then strengthening up their defensive line in just a single draft. Ultimately, they have to get these players up to speed, have them learn the playbook, and we'll see how it goes. I think that the Packers, they have so many young players on their team currently, and they may take some giant leaps in their second or third year in the NFL. So that's all I got. Hit that like and subscribe buttons, and go Pack Go all day.
Listen up. Subscribe to Go Pack Go all day. And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.